Previously on Avatar.
Okay, so we're coming back to this, where all of these beacons and shrines and temples have lit up, and all these other people know that the Avatar has returned. So I wonder where we get to travel to this time. I always like when shows don't just show clips from the previous episode, but they show clips from any previous episode that have to do with what's going to happen next, so that it can kind of remind us of things that happened that are going to relate to this coming episode.
The Earth Kingdom city of Omashu.
Ooh, an Earth Kingdom?
They have buildings here that don't melt.
Well, let's go, slowpokes. The real fun is inside.
I bet he would love that, because then he wouldn't keep having to rebuild his tower all the time.
You need a disguise.
So what am I supposed to do? Grow a mustache?
Yes. Overnight.
Oh, this is
It
so
looks so
itchy.
bad.
How do you live in this stuff?
It's from his hair. That's cute.
Great. Now you look just like my grandfather.
Technically, Aang is 112 years
Fair
old.
point.
Now let's get to skipping, young whippersnappers.
So I told you guys that the person that really wanted me to watch this show was Adam, one of my best friends. And he's really corny, and he has this really corny, funny, pun-tastic sense of humor. And I feel like I can actually see him dressing up as an old man and pretending to be an old man and having a really great time with that role in order to disguise himself, just like Aang's doing here. I think it's also giving me some Zelda vibes too, just because in addition to the diverse cast and different races and peoples that we've encountered in different cultures, you're also just seeing a lot of different landscapes. And in Zelda, there's always a lot of different landscapes, obviously in Breath of the Wild, but also in other Zelda games too. So I think I'm also really enjoying that, just seeing all the different places that we've been to and how they each visually look very different and very beautiful.
The people here are the friendliest in the world.
Rotten cabbages? What kind of slum do you think this is?
Oh, my cabbages!
All I can think of is that scene in The Cat Returns. If y'all have ever seen that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I've got half a mind to bend you over my knee and pedal your backside.
Settle down, old-timer. Just tell me who you are.
Name's Bonzu, Pippin Pedalopsicopolis the third, and these are my grandkids.
Hi, June Pippin Paddleopsicopolis.
Ooh.
Nice to meet you.
I admire the fact that she was able to pick up on that name and repeat it perfectly back to him. I would not have done well with that.
You're a strong young boy. Show some respect for the elderly and carry your grandfather's bag.
Good idea.
Talk about extra security. Although it makes me curious, they have all these walls to protect people, presumably, and keep bad guys out. How do they just let these guys walk in that easily? Aang must have been a really convincing old guy.
Earthbending brings the packages up, and gravity brings them down.
Nice.
Instead of seeing what they want you to see, you gotta open your brain to the possibility.
Boomy looks wild, and like I want to be friends with him. Also, you guys are gonna get so sick and tired of me making Zelda references, but I like the concept of things being delivered in basically these giant fancy roller coaster type of systems, and that makes me think of Skyward Sword, my favorite Zelda game, which I will be doing a video on. But just, I remember the carts on the roller coasters that you use to get around in parts of Skyward Sword.
A package sending system?
The world's greatest super slide.
Yep. Number one, I want to do it. Number two, in addition to Zelda, this also makes me think of that one scene in The Giver. If you've seen the movie, y'all know which one I'm talking about.
Man,
Oh no.
you'll be going off to combat soon. It's important that you be prepared.
You
for
won't be
anything.
prepared for this. They have destroyed so many roofs, and they haven't even, like, met anybody in this village yet.
for this!
I'm free, I'm free. Dang it.
2 cabbages, please.
I think you're gonna have to buy more than that to make up for the damages. Whoa. I'm getting Emerald City vibes with all the green, and also because this old guy looks a little crazy, like the Wizard of Oz comes across.
And malicious destruction of cabbages.
Off with their heads! One for each head of cabbage!
Silence!
You had more cabbages than that.
Throw them. A feast.
Yeah! I like this guy. Unless he's trying to poison them or something.
Or is this guy's crown a little crooked?
I was just about to say, I can't decide how creepy that this guy really is or not.
Where are you from?
I'm from...
Also, with the green and his headdress, I just got some Loki vibes. Is anybody else getting that vibe? I mean, like, if Loki one day becomes a really old, twisted, weird old man. But yeah.
Oh, Kangaroo Island, eh? I hear that place is really hopping. All these good jokes are making me tired.
You told one joke,
It's time to hit the hay.
and it was your own joke. Oh no.